Hi, good afternoon, everybody. So, it is Good Friday, and I don't really have a whole lot of places to be or to head out to, but you know what? I thought this would actually be a perfect day to do somewhat of a daring and glamorous eye look. And I like looking on Pinterest for those. And I found some that were really kind of cool. Like they had some different building and different tones. Now, if you're like me, and I mean, I'm no makeup artist expert by any stretch of the imagination, but I do love being able to do different looks and especially different exotic eye looks. And I figured, you know what, if you girlies are like I was, actually afraid to try most of those looks, especially since a lot of my working life I was a carpenter and a painter, and so therefore there wasn't a great need for a whole lot of cosmetics. So yeah, this has been my opportunity this last little while to be able to explore that a little bit more and try some different looks. So let's do a very glamorous, and I haven't seen this a whole lot, so I'm gonna introduce some red. And there was this red and gold eye with this really nice dark and smoky look to it. And yeah, so I'm gonna give that a try. And if you want to try it too, follow along with me and we'll do it together and we'll see how it turns out in the end. So I'm super excited to do that. So while we're doing that, we can have ourselves a little girly chat. And I'm actually going to be using, I have a whole set of cosmetic brushes and I really like them. So I think what we'll do first is we'll do the eyeliner. And ordinarily, because this is a darker smoky look, I think I will go with my e.l.f. No Budge eyeliner. So I'm going to apply this and yeah, and then we'll see from there. So this is what the full eyeliner looks like sort of on this side. And also girlies, can I just say, if you're ever sort of, keep a couple of these on hand. And they really help, especially if you want to like accent a spot or if you want to just even blend something a little bit better so it looks a little bit cleaner, then yeah, the Q-tip is like an amazing tool, I think. So we're just going to do the other eye to match this side. As you can see, we've already started. So now that we have this nice eyeliner on both sides of our eye, we're supposed to take some red and get some red going in there. So, ooh, I'm actually excited to see what, and I actually don't have red eyeshadow, so I'm going to use my e.l.f. Moldavi's Putty blush, essentially, and I'm going to see what that's going to give me. And I actually really like it as a blush, so I'm hoping it'll give me a lot of, ooh. Ooh, it's going to give me some red, that's for sure, and it's going to be a nice deep red. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like the red. I don't ever usually go red, so this for me is definitely an experiment in the reds department. But I actually like the way it looks. And you're supposed to get under your eye a little bit just to give it that really nice hue. Like so. And so now we'll do the other eye and get caught up. So now we have both eyes done like this. And the next part of this is actually really cool, and it is the gold. So I am going to go ahead and use my Lush gold eyeliner, which actually can double as an eyeshadow. And I really like that about this product. I mean, I use it quite often. It's one of my house favorites, really. And I need to actually, they have such amazing colors. So that will be my next thing, is to add to my color collection from Lush. Oh, I love this gold. Very shiny, very nice. I love actually what it's giving, to be quite honest. Especially for like, let's try this look, you know what I mean? So we'll get ahead with the eye. So there's both eyes like that and the gold matching, and wow, that's really interesting. I like that. So the really nice thing to remember is if you're trying to get those nice, clean, crisp cosmetic lines into your makeup, these brushes, I mean, if you applied the gold over top and you thought, oh, a little too much gold here, a little too much gold there, use your brush and then just go back over the red, and you can actually then straighten out that line. And it looks really, really nice to boot. So you can do that, and then it really pronounces that red color on your lid, which is really nice. And then it accents that gold as well, which is like super pigmented, I have to admit. And then it starts looking like this. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to add a little bit more red, but to the top. So up in here, past the gold. So we're going to go ahead and start doing that. Oh, and it kind of gives us this really nice smoked out swirl with some gold in it. Wow, I like that. That is super neat. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna definitely do the other side and get right back. Okay, so now we have both eyes going, and I have to admit, I really like that. That was super cute, actually. So then it says to have some, like a rusty brown color, and I'm gonna go for that one, because, I mean, it's a little more to the rustic orange family, and seeing that I have green eyes, that's the way I'm gonna go. And then you go to the upper lid, and you just sort of blend that out. And remember, if you do add a little too much, you can always, you know, take your good old trusty Q-tip here and just get right back in there and blend it out. Or you can use your finger. There's nothing wrong with using your finger either. So we're gonna do the other side, and I'll definitely get right back to you with that. And then of course you're gonna wanna take a little bit of that rustic color as well with your blender, and you're just gonna wanna give yourself a little bit of extra color underneath. And it gives your eyes some extra dimension as well. Whoops. So I'm really loving this. This is so pretty. And then if you find like your eyeliner is almost blended in, just take it again and give your eyes a little bit of a reline. And this will help take some of that and then add, of course, a little bit more to the top. Now, I really like this look. I think this is a fantastic eye look, just for a little bit of extra pizzazz and a little bit of extra, oomph. So a part of this look is actually, you're going to want to take your, whoops, you're going to want to take a brush like this with a really fine edge, and you're going to want to dip it into a very creamy, so I'm going to use the Wet and Wild, oh actually no I'm not. I have a beautiful creamy color in my e.l.f. palette, so I'm going to definitely be going with that. And it's just to highlight your very upper portion and almost to sculpt the brow. So we're just going to just give it a little application like so, and you can even slightly blend it in, and it just contours and adds that little bit of extra definition to the look. And a part of that as well is some really nice mascara from what I've seen. So yeah, I love that look. It's just fantastic. I mean, if you're going out in the evening or, to somewhere special, this sort of red vibe, I would definitely be rocking it. And it's kind of funny because the Maldives that I used, and again, it's a putty blush, and I used it as an eyeshadow, but it actually gave more of a rustic browny red, and so I actually liked the way it blended in. It didn't go to a super red, and I kind of thought it would, but this is fantastic too. So to finish our look off and get that sort of pop, we're gonna need a really nice eyelash mascara, something that gives your eyelash a lot of go. So I have a couple different ones in my collection, but I think today we are going to go with the e.l.f. Lash It Out Loud, because ladies, truly, this is Lash It Out Loud. So we will apply to the one eye. And you can see that this mascara will give you tons and tons of lift, volume, and separation. Don't panic if you get yourself a little bit with the mascara wand. We've all done it. And I'll be back with the other side in just a second. So here we are. And now that I have my lashes looking loud, ooh, I like that. I really do like that mascara. It's an awesome mascara. So after we do that, we are going to require a red to match it with lip. So of course I'm going to go with my e.l.f. Berry Queen Lip Stain Oil. This stuff is just fantastic. I love it because it's more of a rich red. And there we have our Berry Queen lip. And it very much matches, of course, the eye look. So I don't know. I really like this, and I'm gonna vibe it for the rest of the day. And definitely, I've always enjoyed the elf lip stain. So that's kind of going to be the thing in the next little while is definitely trying different eye looks. And I'm actually hoping to get a few more exciting colors so we can do some of the more exotic eye looks and with some of the pinks and the blues and that. So we'll see how that goes. But until next time, everybody, thank you so much for joining along. And to all my girlies out there, let's try the next eye look tomorrow. And don't forget to hit subscribe and like. Thank you so much, everybody. Good night.